The guys are doing a great job on the field, and we're very proud of that, and we've got to keep it going. We've got a lot of goals and expectations for this year. Of course, our first goal is to win the conference championship. In order to do, if we win this week, worst case scenario, you're conference champions. You know, regardless of what happens after that, we take it 1 week at a time. Let's win this week, and that'll put us at 8-0 in the conference with only one game left. Everybody else has at least one loss, and that one loss would be to us, would be the team with one loss, would be Sam Houston. So win this game and you're conference champions. Then we'll worry about the next one after that. Take it 1 week at a time. But we've got a lot of goals that we want to accomplish on the field. What I'm really proud of, the job that the guys are doing off the field. Just mentioned a couple of those guys. Hayden Hildebrand leads the nation in pass efficiency. Outstanding job. Hayden is doing his internship right now. He's in 6 hours. He'll graduate at Christmas. Gilberto Garcia, that guard I was talking about. Tell you about my offensive line. That guard I was telling you about from Morrilton. He's already graduated with his degree. All-conference guy on the field, got his degree in his back pocket. He finishes his MBA at Christmas. Outstanding job. You know, what a great student, what a great ambassador for UCA. Tell you about my left tackle, great football player, Cade Camp. He's already graduated, got his degree. He's well on his way toward his master's degree. So that's my center, Micah Parten, graduates at Christmas. He's doing his internship right now with over a 3.5. That leaves two of my O-line that hadn't graduated yet. Well, one of them's a freshman. All right, there's no way. All right, and then the other one, John Austin Cook hadn't graduated yet. He's a junior. He's got a 3.86 in pre-med. He made a B in genetics too, and that was the most upset I've ever seen him. I mean, so I'm really, really proud of the job that those guys are doing in the classroom. Starting corner, Tavion from right here in Bryant, already graduated. George Odom, who I think ought to be, defensive player of the year for the conference. George is doing his internship right now with the United Way there in Conway. He'll graduate at Christmas. So the guys aren't only doing a great job on the football field that we're very, very proud of, but the thing that's going to be with them 10 years from now, 15 years from now, 20 years from now is they're getting that degree. They're getting out in the community and they're getting involved and they're taking care of their business in the classroom.
I think as far as this week, we're going to Incarnate Word. I think they've got what Incarnate Word does is the times that we have struggled defensively. They've got some really big backs. One of them's 215, one of them's 200. So I think we have to do a great job this week of preparing them mentally for the bigger backs. They've got a receiver that can run really good. So we're going to have to all stay on point there and have a good week of practice. And that's what our guys have really done good. They've done a good job of every week is trying to come to work. And it's been fun. We got like I say, we just want to win one more game. And I think our guys have done a good job of buying into what Coach Campbell preaches about being unselfish, and playing every play, one play at a time. I think they have bought into what he's saying, and it's been a lot of fun. I hope there's a lot more to it coming up to this season. I think there can be, and we're fired up. I tell you what, did y'all like the lights in the last home game?
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome. I thought that the bear walk was awesome. It was unbelievable. So I think maybe everybody in the community is starting to buy into what the product that we're putting out, and it fires me up. So it's let's just keep it rolling.
We're excited to play another game, have a chance to go on another road trip, and hopefully it's our last road trip of the year if we can handle our business, and do what we think we can do. It's going to be going to be our first trip to Incarnate Word, so a lot of new for even our fourth, fifth year seniors, juniors. They've never made that trip before, so that's going to be a challenge. It's a new atmosphere, a new area, but we're something we're looking forward to and excited about. We've been studying them all morning. I know we've been holed up, really all afternoon yesterday, and then this morning. They're a one-win football team, but they're a good football team. They've been in a lot of close games. I'll tell you, their coach has done a good job, and I know it's anytime they're somewhat of a startup program over the last 4 or 5 years. But I'll tell you, they look good on the hoof. And when I say that, they got kids that meet the measurables at positions. So we've got to do a good job of executing. We got to focus on us, focus on getting better, specifically, on the little things. And we know that when the little things go well, the big things happen. So we're excited about this opportunity. And it's cliche and it's funny to say, but really and truly, I mean, honestly, we, as a staff and hopefully we're bleeding it to our players. We're really just focused on one game, and it's hard to do that. But none of that other stuff matters if you come back and you get an L coming back this weekend. So we're focused on Incarnate Word and getting better.
Your incredible lives are what make Arkansas so special. That's why doing our part to keep you amazing is our mission. By providing the most skilled doctors and nurses to heal you from sickness or injury, and giving comprehensive care to support your recovery, we're your guide to health. All so you can keep on giving, keep on inspiring,
and keep on amazing.
For the care that keeps you amazing, visit Baptist-Health.com.
Here I am back at UCA. This is where I got my start. Acting in plays, studying literature, writing scripts. Campus has grown so much in the last few years, and the technology is incredible. UCA is where I learned the craft of storytelling and got ready for a career in New York and LA. That's how I got here. Go here and go anywhere. Go UCA.
Hayden has obviously had a good year, and you guys knew, and we've talked to, I think, Roman, some of the other receivers through the year, that he had a couple big losses in the receiving corps last year. You guys were going to be asked to step up and do a lot of things this year. Mm-hmm. How do you feel like it's gone so far for you and the rest of the receiving corps?
I feel like it's going pretty good. Coach Campbell pushed us a lot in the offseason, talking about who are we. Like, nobody knows who we are. And I felt like that motivated us to go harder every day in the offseason, and it's showing off.
Yeah. You guys got some playoff experience last year, and obviously you put yourself on a good path to get back to the playoffs again this year. What did you take away from that process last year, and what do you guys feel like you've improved on maybe year to year?
I felt like us losing that last playoff game, it just, it hurt us, and we just wanted, to go further and further, and, we're going to push each other harder and harder every day just so we don't have to end up like that again.
So 62 tackles this year, 7.5 tackles for loss. You got an interception, a few pass breakups, and part of that defense, as we were mentioning, that, we weren't sure that this defense could get any better from what we saw last year. I think if there's one area that has improved significantly, it's really against the pass, and you guys have done such a great job. For you, what have you seen as part of that defense year to year that you guys have improved on?
Really, the guys last year showed me a lot of the things that I needed to do, and kind of just taking that direction and building off of it, just not staying the same but getting better. So that's pretty much it. Yeah,
Coach said he saw a pick six from you on your huddle tape. I saw a pick six from you on Saturday, but it didn't stand up. Now, Trey Smith, I think, owes you an apology. He got a flag on that play.
Yeah,
but that was a heck of a return. It was like a 90-yard run.
Yeah, he talked to me. He apologized, but I don't think it was really a pass interference on him.
Okay.
I'll take it though. It's fine.
No DB ever thinks there's pass interference.
That's true.
Yeah. Just like every wide receiver's always open, right, Jakari?
The guys up front are wreaking havoc. In fact, after the game, we told Monty we wanted to talk to Jackson, and he's like, well, which one? Because obviously EJ has been involved in a lot of plays, and you've been in a lot of plays on the back end. But, Eric and Terrell and that defensive line, they have got quarterbacks on the run. That's got to be awfully fun for you guys, knowing you're going to get some opportunities on the back end with quarterbacks under stress.
Yeah, it is. We definitely work hand in hand. They go get the quarterbacks, and we go get the football. So we work hand in hand.
So
I got started playing football 7th grade, so I didn't play too much of the Pee Wee, but I got started playing in 7th grade, middle school ball, and I don't know, it was just something I always wanted to do, and my dad finally let me play, and so 7th grade. My sophomore year, I was the only starting sophomore. The rest of them were seniors, and so I kind of had an idea that I was going to be pretty decent. And then I had a pretty serious injury that was almost career-ending. My spring football going into my senior year, and so that almost got taken away. But through God's miracle, I was able to play, and so the recruiting picked back up more towards the end of my senior year, and so went JUCO to East Mississippi or East Central Community College, and so there was a gap in there where I didn't know if it was going to happen, but it did. So really, Coach Campbell and the coaching staff. I mean, Coach Campbell is a Mississippi JUCO legend. I mean, a lot of people know that, and so coming from Mississippi JUCO, I felt like there was a connection there. Like we know, like we were on the same page with a lot of things, and so I mean, I like the coaching staff. There's a lot of Mississippi roots here, that intertwine, and so I think that was just the people really. Relaxing when you're not playing football. And we play a lot of ping pong up here. We hang out, we play card games, and there's not a lot of time outside of football, but I mean, I like hiking and doing kayaking and stuff like that, and so outdoor stuff. When my football career is done, I actually want to get into football, but on the other side of it, I want to coach and kind of get into the college world of coaching and stuff like that. Inside zone. We're gonna run an inside zone, brother. It's gotta work.
At UCA, we have the second highest on-campus undergraduate enrollment in the state, for a reason. Lots of reasons, actually. The University of Central Arkansas. Go here and go anywhere.
What does it mean to be Southland strong?
It's not just big wins.
It's success in the classroom.
And being engaged with service.
Family.
Passion.
Integrity.
Overcoming adversity.
Hard work and dedication.
Bettering people around you.
Striving for excellence.
Leadership and competition.
On our campuses.
And in our communities.
We are Southland strong.
And welcome into Benson Stadium here in San Antonio, Texas, where the third-ranked Central Arkansas Bears on the road to face a 1-8 University of Incarnate Word Cardinals team. Last week Cardinals, this week Cardinals, both teams struggling. And for the Bears, Chris, it's trying to stay the course and keep things rolling the right direction. We've seen a couple of near upsets and one that is being flirted with right now in the top 10. And the Bears need to make sure they avoid the upset bug here in San Antonio today.
All about focus today. This is a Bears team that is exponentially better than their opponent, but this is a team that has to stay focused, keep their eye on the prize, and realize that if you win today, you have, at the very least, a conference title. So all they have to do today is go out there, play their game, minimize the mistakes, and finish out the game healthy moving on to next week.
No doubt about that. Bears, as we mentioned, third in the playoff committee poll this week. We weren't sure if they would match the position in the national rankings, but in fact they do move up to that third slot. So the good news is if they can stay the course, they should be in great shape to have Thanksgiving weekend off and have a couple of home games in the postseason if, in fact, of course, they can win the first one once they get there. Yeah. But, again, you got to take care of business this week and next week. And
win one football game, you're conference champion. Something that for the rest of your life, nobody can ever take away from you. Win one game tonight, you accomplish one of the many goals that we ain't done nothing up to this point. We've accomplished a lot, but today you put a ring on your finger. Keep the energy. It takes everybody. Keep the energy up. Today is a BYOJ day. Bring your own juice day. All right? So on that sideline, everybody's got a job to do. Keep it crunk, keep it pumped, set the tone, play one play at a time, and you be somebody special, set the tempo, let's get the done.
G, wake up! Wake up, G!
And it will, in fact, be Taylor Laird, the 6'4 senior at quarterback. And they come out throwing the pick, and the Bears will run the other way. It's Juan Jackson at the 10-5 touchdown, and an inauspicious start for the Cardinals, and a great beginning for the UCA Bears as Laird is intercepted on the opening pass, returned for a touchdown by Juan Jackson just 10 seconds into the game.
Yeah, it was a tip ball. It went to the receiver, and I think a Bear got a hand on it, or at least forced his hand to tip it up. And Jackson made a great grab because it was falling to the ground right in front of him. He made sure he got both hands under it, took off the other way. Touchdown, Bears. What a way to start.
Play action, throws right side, caught by Brandon Cox. Has some room to work. Beats a defender for a few extra yards, and that's a first down on the first throw from Hayden Hildebrand. And Hildebrand takes the handoff, throws over the middle. It is caught. Touchdown, Central Arkansas. He's back. Number 7 for Roman Gordon.
Roman Gordon, nice slant route, and just used his body to shield himself from the defender, and just Hayden Hildebrand throwing it up to a guy he trusts more than anything out there and letting Roman do the work.
Play action, left side, throws it over the middle. It's Cox. He's loose. Midfield 40. 35-30. He's going to outrun everybody, or is he? Caught at the 5 and into the end zone. Touchdown, Brandon Cox. He got caught, but a little too late. And I was willing to give him the benefit of the doubt. I thought he was going to run away with the defense. Give them credit. They chased him down, but to no avail. He hit the pylon, and the score will stand.
That is why they had 3 guys with him on the previous play. This time, they left 1 on him, and look what happened. He was able to find a little hole in the zone coverage there. It was really just about a 10-yard completion, and he turned it the other way. Unbelievable.
Single back for Laird as trips receivers left side. They'll hand it off up the middle. Nothing doing. Chris Chambers swallows him up and drops him down. And it's going to be a loss on the play as he gave it to Mitchell. And Mitchell, nowhere to go with it. Handoff, Mitchell, right side. Bears dive in there. Trey Smith again. Mitchell, frustrated, throws the ball to the turf. That would have been about a 55-yarder. Stepping up in the pocket, and down he goes. Chris Chambers, another sack for that Bear defense, and Laird had no chance that time as Chris Chambers went into turbo mode. For Hildebrand, he'll hand it off to Crossley up the middle. Has a little room as he steps outside. Cross midfield into Incarnate Word territory through a couple of defenders down to the 35-yard line. A great run there. Second down and 3. Blackman, play action, throw it right side. It's caught out there by Gordon, and by Cox, and he fights his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Central Arkansas. Hayden Hildebrand to Brandon Cox, and Cox is in by the narrowest of margins again. The second time he snuck his way in. This one a lot shorter play than the first one. It's a 9-yard touchdown pass from Hildebrand to Brandon Cox. One more game after this one tonight. Bears very much in control against the nation's worst scoring defense. Under pressure, Laird is dropped, and Chris Terrell has got him one. Chris Chambers got one on the last drive, and Chris Terrell has got his first of the night after that great job there. He just ran in and swallowed Laird up. Gordon left, Cox right, Blackman play action. Hildebrand rolls right, plenty of time, throws downfield, has Gordon caught, and then he runs out of bounds. Blackman straight up the middle, plenty of room across the 50 into Incarnate Word territory, 30, 25, 20, dragged down by his jersey. It was down low beneath the numbers, but a huge burst. Bears are cruising. Quick throw, left side, open. Is Brandon Cox picking his way, and he is tackled down after another first down gain. Good blocking out there by Jakari Dillard. Looking for another touchdown here. Got a jump on it, breaks it outside of the left side, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Carlos Blackman, touchdown, Central Arkansas. And for Blackman, his 8th touchdown of the season, that leads the team. One more than Roman Gordon. 4:59 to play in a 34-3 game with the extra point pending.
This is exactly what we were hoping to see from the Bears.
Gets it away, very high and short. It will not be 78 yards, that's for sure. It is muffed, and the Bears have it. Muffed on the return, and the Bears have got it. Once again, it was McCollum could not handle the punt, and it looked like he took his eyes off it, and that was easy for the Bears. My goodness. Had 100, then lost it. And he's got the ball here, right side, through the lane, into the end zone. Touchdown, Kier Crossley. And I'll tell you what, great block there by Jarvis Cooper on the kick out to help seal that right side, and then he just cuts it up, and it was an easy cruise into the end zone for Kier Crossley, but a tip of the cap to his fellow running back for the lead block.
At UCA, students come in with the second highest ACT and GPA in the state and leave with a career that's second to none. The University of Central Arkansas. Go here and go anywhere.
Honoring all-around excellence in men's and women's collegiate competition. Every division, every sport, the Learfield Directors Cup. The prestigious award continues its reign as the crowning achievement in college athletics. To follow your favorite team, like us on Facebook, find us online and on Twitter. The Learfield Directors Cup.
Clock is ticking, game is moving, Bears are rolling. High, spiraling punt by Ponder. Will be caught at the 28, dropped, and the Bears covered it again. George Odom.
Guess who?
George Odom as it goes through the hands of the return man again, and once again, it is a nightmare night going for McCollum. His second muff of the evening, and George Odom is George on the spot again. 56 seconds to go. We'll see if they can make it 42-6. And it was blocked. How about that? And the Cardinals cover it, but it will go back to Central Arkansas. How about that?
You called it a couple blocks.
There was an insinuation there. I don't expect it, but third block of the year. Man in motion, Smith. Handoff battle again. He's going to cut it outside of the right side. Inside the 15, inside the 10. Cuts back at the 5 and into the end zone. Cedric Battle. And the Bears are on the board for the first time in the second half. And the route continues 48-3.
That was disrespectful. The way he stopped and made that defensive back spin over him, that was just disrespectful in the best possible way.
Look at Derek with some good speed, a redshirt freshman out of Fort Smith, south side. And a nice run up front there by Fernandez. As twins receivers to the right side. He will throw it, play action. With time, Smith deep downfield, has a man down there. It is caught for a touchdown. Joe Hampton, his second touchdown catch of the season, and both of his catches have gone for long TDs, and the streak continues for Joe. Keeps that perfect stat alive. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns, and a beautiful play there on a post route by Joe Hampton. And that'll be that. Bears win it tonight, 56-10, and they improve to, how about 9-1 on the season with 1 regular season game pending back in Conway. And as I mentioned on our little video we did before the game tonight, 7 was heaven, 8 was great, but 9 is divine, and the Bears are rolling, baby. Back home in Conway next week.
Hey, how's it feel to be conference champ? Yeah! Hey, great job. Very, very proud of y'all. Very proud of the effort. Y'all came over and you took care of business. You did what you were supposed to do. Very, very proud of the effort. Now, hey, you got a ring. Hey. Now, hey, what do y'all want that ring to say? Do y'all want that ring to say undefeated 9-0? Hey, let's take care of business. Hey, great job. We accomplished one of our goals, but we got a bunch more goals still out there. Bunch more goals still out there. We got a lot bigger fish to fry than winning the conference championship, right? Hey, so let's keep taking care of business 1 game at a time. Very, very proud of the effort. Congratulations to all of you. Conference champ. Hey! You better save your breath, brother. 56 is a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey! There we go. Got one time. One time.
Hey! Legendary.